A WWE title has been vacated, plus plans for NXT Gold Rush have been revealed, and fans are not happy with WWE's Cryptic video reveal. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. Been a tough week and a bit for Sol Ruka, Andrew Hodkinson.
Sure has. She's been losing titles left, right, and bloody centre.
Well, Zarya lost one of them.
Yeah. You shouldn't have given it to her then, should you? To defend.
No, exactly not. So Zarya lost the North American women's title to Blake Monroe on behalf of Sol Ruka, and Sol Ruka has now chosen to vacate the Speed women's title as opposed to handing over another belt to Zarya. It was revealed then that a tournament will commence to crown a brand new women's Speed champion next week on NXT. So Ruka's dealing with an injury. We don't know the full extent of the injury. There was some speculation that it might be storyline led, though.
Maybe. I mean, this is obviously sort of led into the storyline last night, as Tom mentioned there, when she was handing over the Speed Championship. Zarya was there being like, are you sure you don't just want to give the championship to me so I can defend it? And Sol was like, nah, I'm gonna give it to our Ava.
Ava went, I'm now the Speed champion.
I'm now the Speed champion. No, I feel like this is definitely leading into a Zarya heel turn. The way that she looked afterwards, she was very dejected with the fact, and then Sol was like, I'm going to come back stronger and get back those titles that I never lost. And Zarya was like, oh, that's a bit mean, lass.
But Zarya's getting in that tournament. Does Zarya win it?
I think maybe, yeah, potentially.
Because this could be potentially the best use of Zarya.
1,000%. This is the way to do what you've been wanting to happen for the longest time, it feels like.
Yes,
right? And what a lot of us have wanted to since Zarya has come into WWE. We want to see that side of her that we saw prior to her coming to WWE.
So. She obliterated an entire city, Mad Max style.
She does that.
She can do that.
She can do it.
But she might do that in the Speed tournament. All speaking of titles around WWE and NXT, Gold Rush was announced over the weekend. It was a 2-week special taking place at Madison Square Garden, the arena. And we're going to see titles from NXT, AAA, Evolve, and TNA defended in a 2-week NXT special. First title match was confirmed last night. Well, 50% of the title match was confirmed.
50%, yes. The NXT North American Women's Champion Blake Monroe will be defending her title against an opponent yet to be named, hence the 50%. Monroe declared that her first title defense would be at Gold Rush in a place most fitting, New York City.
New York City. She announced that whilst in the bath, where I've made quite a lot of decent business decisions as well.
Yeah.
And did a whole news video during the pandemic.
And predictions.
I did predictions from the bath as well.
Editing those predictions and your little nipple poking up.
Pop a little. Did you have to little digitize it?
We don't digitize the nipples. So you give the people what they want.
We at Cultaholic are proud to say that we do not, and we never will, digitize the nipples.
Ooh.
WWE didn't need to because there was a lot of soap. But Blake Monroe will defend the North American Women's title at Gold Rush. That'll be her first title defense as well. We're going to send our best to two legends of the game. Blue Demon, it was reported, was involved in a car accident. Blue Demon Jr., as a result of this car accident, has been removed from some upcoming shows. In an Instagram update, we hear the following. The public and media have been informed that during the early hours this Monday, Blue Demon Jr. suffered a car wreck. Fortunately, he is stable and out of danger, although in intensive care receiving the necessary medical attention and follow-up. We deeply appreciate the show of support and concern expressed, as well as respect for privacy during this recovery process. In the event of updates, will be reported by these means at best. From now, I'm Blue Demon Jr. himself. Carefully, Blue Demon Jr. family and crew.
Yes, also Abdullah the Butcher, health update here from him too. Abdullah was taken into hospital last week due to unspecified health issues, later revealed to be 2 strokes. So this comes from Book Pro Wrestlers on Twitter. They say, Abby is awake, recovering, smiling, and in great spirits. Official from his team as of 6:30 p.m. Please keep him in your prayers as he continues his road to recovery.
It's been a tough one for some of our legends. Of course, it was also announced yesterday, Mike Rotunda, former Ewan R. Shyster, going into hospice care. It's been reported by friends close to the family, and would probably explain why we've not seen much of Bo Dallas on TV as of late.
I would assume so. Yeah.
And we send nothing but love to some legends of the sport who have been through it lately, and they're stories that we'll keep an eye on at cultaholic.com. Our main story today concerns WrestleMania 42 and the tease for the the video that we saw yesterday debuted on the Pat McAfee show. Before we get into what went down in the video, what were your first thoughts? Going into it.
Here we go.
What did you think it was going to be? I know you and Sam spoke extensively on this in news.
Yeah.
You had your own ideas of what it might be.
I mean, I thought, because there was the little tease of Back in the Saddle by Aerosmith in there, I was like, ooh, rock and roll. Back in the Saddle, someone's perhaps coming back to WWE. Maybe it would have been a little bit too premature for this, but I was like, potential Chris Jericho, potential building of the War Games teams for Survivor Series. I'm excited to see where this goes, and we get golden grippers on our television screens. This is insane.
It's almost as if you and Sam Driver are booking the wrestling.
Oh,
Tony Atlas liked this status. But then we get the video that aired during the Pat McAfee show, which all of this was leading up to, which shows Paul, you don't want me in the photograph, Levesque, entering a game of poker. Standing alongside Paul Heyman, who is watching a game underway featuring the WWE champion Cody Rhodes, the tribal chief Roman Reigns, a very, very sad-looking Jackie Potato, vaguely resembling Brock Lesnar, and CM Punk, all having a game of poker. They say in Vegas, everyone's got to tell. A blink, a breath, a moment that can't be controlled. But the great ones, they use it to their advantage. They own it. They got them right where they want them. The rest, they just haven't figured it out yet. WrestleMania Vegas, it's anyone's game.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Triple H, is that you?
Yes, don't look at me, I'm shy and retiring. That was the build, all the walking feet and all of that. It wasn't the return of Jericho, wasn't the announcement of a major match. It was to tell us a show that we know is happening in a place that we know it's happening, for which tickets have been on sale for quite some time. A lot of disappointment by this. I've seen a few commentators online say that the big frustration is that all of this was shared on WWE socials, where the IWC love to ferment ideas, ourselves included. But this is clearly an advert not aimed for the IWC. This is aimed for sort of casual fans to go, a wrestling show,
I mean, that's it. That's the whole thing. Because like you were saying, they were posting these teasers up on their socials as well. We were getting them during the shows of Raw and SmackDown, being like, oh, something. I'm really excited about where this could go. And like you say, it's easy to speculate when something like this happens on a wrestling show. How can you not And I enjoy speculation. I love a bit of speculation.
You love a bit of speculation.
Just like when you get a little tease of something, you're like, oh, this could be exciting. What could it be? Let's fathom something up in our minds, and maybe yes, we get a little bit too carried away sometimes, but it's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. But then for it to be revealed as this it's a bit naff, innit?
Paul Levesque has said on several occasions how much it annoys him that people like yourself and people like myself have the audacity to speculate in fantasy book. So I feel like this is weirdly a way of punishing us. See what you did there? We got your hopes up that it was something good, and it wasn't. That'll teach you. To the point where, I like to watch these videos and sort of look at all the things in the background and see is there anything we can read into them.
Yeah.
And I looked for about half an hour. I went, nah, this is just aura farming. there's a trophy there. Is that like an old wrestling trophy? Nah, just a trophy they got off Temu. There's a chess piece. It's a horse's head. Is it a knight? No, dark horse. Means something's working behind the scenes. Horses moving in an L shape. Nah, it's nothing.
It's one of those
painting in the background.
It's just one of those things where it could have easily, without any of the teasers, just been like, there you go. Either during a show, just put it out as the whole thing rather than just the feet and the shoes and everything walking.
I think that's the big issue, is the fact that if they had just put that advert out, people would have gone, oh yeah, cool. But the fact they did teasers for, here's the reveal, it's an advert for a show you knew is happening. That's the thing, that's the bit that people have been quite frustrated by. A part of it is that, several days of teasers on socials, basically to build up to a commercial for a show they knew was happening. Also, a lot of people speaking about why WWE's women's roster isn't represented in this advert. You've got probably the strongest women's division I think the company has ever had right now. Arguably, some of the, when you look across the years, I think arguably the best they've ever done, full stop. And you've got people in there who are bona fide WrestleMania main eventers already that you could have put into the mix there. You know, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch. You've got names that have headlined WrestleManias already in there.
Yeah.
Bianca Belair. You know, names that are already so synonymous with greatness at this show. Io Sky. You've got so many there, and we'll just focus on these guys and that really tired looking man that's been sleeping in a Gold's Gym for 4 weeks. Lesnar looked like he wanted to be anywhere else.
He did look like a beard stung him. It did look like a beard stung him. Maybe that happened beforehand. Who knows?
He just got stung by a bee. My Brock stepped on a bee before he went in. I mean, it's what it is. Any other bits on that you liked or really hated?
I want right fuss, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I like the build to it more than the actual thing itself, because it was quite exciting. What could this be? And then the actual reveal, it doesn't do out for me.
Didn't out for me. But WrestleMania tickets are on sale now, with 2-day packages starting at $1,600 per person, with elite packages at $37,000. Hey!
I'll get 5 packs, mate. Come on.
Oh, come on. Happy Christmas, green shirt guy. You just remortgaged your house. Your thoughts on it? Down there. Visually a lovely video. What a waste of time in building it up there. What a waste of time. It is the spookiest week of the year, Andrew Hodgkinson.
It's the spookiest week of the year. I do believe that on twitch.tv/Cultaholic Sam Driver this fair evening, we'll be playing a spooky game with a little bit of wrestling goodness sprinkled in there as well, which I'm not going to reveal unless he's already revealed it, but I won't reveal it just in case he hasn't revealed it. So therefore, you will see what it is on the day/night itself. It was going so well until that point.
I'd argue this is still a better tease and a better payoff for a tease than WWE have done this week.
Well, you can find that twitch.tv/Cultaholic, 5 p.m. GMT. I do believe in on the eastern front of things. That will be 1 p.m. in your fair afternoon.
Yeah, that's about right. Because the clocks have changed a little bit, haven't they?
Gone backwards, yeah.
Clocks have gone. A bit like the game. Game's gone. For the very latest wrestling news at any time as well, you can check out cultaholic.com. Keys.
I love you, bye.